seriously think it just is mentally exhausting.
Want to try this again? Okay.
I might do this.
She's like,
Yeah, no, you're good. Is school will be better or worse?
I'll just be more stressed. She's a wide gal.
She's what I was gonna say went away and somewhere else. She gained some weight.
That's hilarious.
It's really my fault. I don't get her to exercise.
But they always tell me my dogs are underweight.
I do feed all the time.
They have free range.
I feel like ever since I started feeding them their own dog food, like I make it, that they.
That's crazy. I don't even make my children food.
I don't either. I make the dogs appreciate it more.
Oh,
they love it. They sit there and watch me make it, and they know exactly how to do it, or they know what process because I have to cook the rice and we have to, yeah. But anyways, I think it's because they are. Oh, I like it because their poop is just normal. It's not runny or anything. Except this one, I busted her. No, she got up on the counter, like not like your dogs do, and got Brad Skyline from last night.
Where did he get Skyline?
Oh, he comes to Cincinnati. Thank you.
Delicious.
And I was so excited to eat it because it was late at night. Because that's when I eat. And we just had it like right there. Who cares? But yeah, gained the weight. Thanks for noticing.
Oh, same girl. Me too.
She started Ozempic tomorrow.
I just got mine in the mail yesterday, and I got a thing saying it arrived, and they send you like a picture when they drop it off. And so it was sitting right outside my garage, and Kyle was on his way home, and I didn't let him know that I ordered it. So I hurried up and I called here, and I'm like, hey, I need you to go outside and get this package. And it's this big box, like this big white box. And he goes outside, he's FaceTiming, I don't see it, it's nowhere. And I was like, oh no, somebody stole my Ozempic. I need that. And so he's searching all over, and I'm like making him go to each door, and we're FaceTiming. And I was like, where in the world is it? It was like in my garage.
Oh God!
But I'm not sure.
There.
It had to have been here. One of the boys at
least.
Because
it comes in a cooler. Yeah.
And so I was walking here through exactly what to do. Like, I need you to get this cooler out. I need you to put the medicine in the freezer, and then I need you to dispose of the cooler, break the box down, throw it in the recycling, bury it with other stuff. I don't want your dad to do it.
Gosh.
So he left.
You can't tell your kids that, can you? Do they know not to?
I was just like, I didn't say I don't want your dad to know.
Oh.
I just was trying. Yeah, let's just get it out of the way. You know.
Hey, did it come like the next day? Yes. You need to try the every tidbit. Yeah. Or just
no, I didn't do it yet. I forgot to do it last night. I was so tired. I took 2 naps before bedtime even roll around.
We need to get check vitamins.
I am getting my blood work done. So I'm excited about that. And it's so funny because my one client yesterday she was telling me that she just ordered another vial of Tirzepatide, and she was like, I didn't tell my husband. And I was like, oh, me either. I love that. We're validating each other's secrets here. But I thought to myself, I don't even want to know the secrets Kyle has when it comes to spending money, because
that's why it would just be like, Morgan, we can't really afford it right now.
Yeah,
it's not because
he did end up seeing it. That was that he said, what's that box out there? Why does it say it needs to be refrigerated? And I was like, I don't know. That's so strange. Oh, no. Geez, I have no idea. And so finally I was like, it's my medicine. How'd you pay for that? And then I just said, I turned it around on him. I was like, don't act like I don't work. Don't ask me that. And then he's never said it. It's been like 12 hours. He's like that. Right.
Yeah. I need it. I want it. Makes me happy.
Yeah. I just cannot wait because it makes like the inflammation everything.
Oh, I know.
I feel so much immediately.
And you're going to bloat it. And you're going to feel, well, you never did feel bad on the other, but.
No, but I felt very
tired. Yes. It's
very
crazy.
Tired. Yeah.
So, do you watch us?
See, sometimes.
Because I knew you said you didn't, and I was like, what? I just didn't know if you did or not.
I do feel like a little, actually, I guess this kind of is going back to the Tirzepatide medication. I feel a little nervous because my mom's Morgan, you just look so healthy this summer. And she said she watches the podcast. So she's like, when I was just like watching you on the podcast, like your skin and your hair and everything looks so healthy. And
She doesn't want you to lose all that weight again.
Yeah, because I agree. Like before, I think I lost too much. And I was like, ooh.
But I feel like now we know how the medicine works.
Mm-hmm.
And I agree. I got there too. And it was like, I didn't mean to.
Me
but
either.
so I just think now the way I stretch out my shots and stuff is way less than what I did before.
Right.
I remember taking the Ozempic when I was throwing up.
Yeah. No.
Not to that point, but it was,
I would be like, oh my God, it's been 3 days since I've had even a meal. And I'm like, oh, it's still time for another shot. And now I know, oh wait, I should probably listen to my body a little bit more, which should have been, looking back, that should have been common sense.
But it's so focused on, we're going to get skinny. We're going to get skinny. No, you have to push through the pain to get the gain. And it's like, no, you don't. But we didn't know.
No, we learned.
So Betty, I'll watch it for you. Take another one. No. So, what shall we talk about today?
I don't know. I feel like life's been chaos. I literally feel actually the only thing that I care about anyone hearing is if you're my client and you're listening to this today, just thank you for being so flexible lately because life is literally so crazy.
Or should we talk about how wonderful your boss is that you are so flexible?
Seriously, no, I think about that all the time. I am like, I feel like I asked my friend this the other day. I said, do you ever feel like you know how they like adjust your back? I feel it in my chest. I need my chest cracked. And my friend
isn't that like just a big breath?
Yeah, I literally feel lately like I cannot get a deep enough breath.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
You're verge of panic attack.
Yeah, all the time.
Is it just, what is it?
Life and having kids, and I know I talked to you about it at the Salon.
I don't know, can we talk about it here?
I don't think so, because it's not mine to talk about.
Right, that's what I was thinking too.
Thank God it's not mine to talk about. But it is just so funny the way, like, moms and dads are different because, so I guess in a roundabout way, like, my kids were inadvertently just involved in some, like, kind of crazy
wrong.
Yeah. Which everyone, thank God, is healthy and safe and everything they need to be there, taken care of. And my kids were not involved other than hearing about this.
Right.
And it's things that you don't want your kids to hear about. So anyways.
And it's almost like when she said that, you're like, I didn't hear that. I didn't hear that.
Yes.
I didn't want to hear that.
I didn't want to hear that. Yeah. And so it's just so funny because that's been a couple of weeks ago. So for the most part, like, it's not my problem anymore. And my kids are totally fine. Like, you would never know.
Right.
But I still, of course, am like,
for you especially, you'll be this.
Yeah. And I called Kyle yesterday to tell him something about it, and I brought it up, and he was, who's that? Like, I was talking about this situation. He's like, who is that? And I was like, there's no way you're serious right now.
I had no idea.
He was like, oh, is it okay.
And you've been like losing sleep.
Yes.
And
I was like, what?
And
I want to be you. I want to switch roles for just one day. I want you to carry what I carry. And I wish I didn't, but
that's too funny.
Yeah. And I'm grateful to be on this end of it. And
so that still is weighing on you, or that just was a part of it?
I will say that it's not weighing, it's making me really want to spend the rest of the summer with my kids. Like, we only have a few days left, and I am trying like really hard to soak in.
Yeah.
And just be more present and make sure I know what's going on.
I think that something that, I don't know how to say this from me looking at your life, that's how I used to be, right? Now, I don't know if I'm any better, but I think our biggest problem is we want to please everyone.
Yes.
And so I've noticed your time management is not good at all. I'll be like, hey, Morgan, we're going to go I'll be talking to people, let's go Friday morning. Do you want to do it? And I was like, thinking, yeah, let's do it Friday. And then Thursday night, hey, Morgan, tomorrow, oh shoot, I forgot. And I had this.
Yes.
And I know you said your mom gets really upset with you. And I think it's just you have too much on your plate because you do take a lot of it. Like you take Kyle's responsibility where I didn't really have that.
Right.
And you also take your own personal and then your work and then me that you don't want to upset me. You're just such a people pleaser. And I don't know how to tell you how to do because God knows I don't know it. I just know
Right.
not to say I can do something unless
Yes.
I know my schedule.
I have actually really just within these past couple of weeks, Mason decided she doesn't want to do competitive cheer anymore. So we're done. Like, we're done.
That is on film.
Yeah, I know. And I was heartbroken. And
But now's the time to give her a break. And then if she really wants to do it, rather than starting at
and it's
7.
funny because she was like, we didn't go to practice. Like I asked her, you're sure? Like you're positive? And she's been saying it for a while now. So I was like, okay, we're positive. Like we're doing this. I'm messaging coaches. We're done for the year. She's, yes, I know. I need a break. I just need to take a break. I'm like, okay. So we exited. We are done. And then the next week came around. She's like, don't we have cheer? And I'm like, no. And she's like, why? And I'm like, we're done for the year. And she's like, Mom. And I'm like, oh, honey. And so then they were like, do you want to maybe get her into competitive gymnastics on the gymnastics side of things? She's really been into that. Let me talk to my husband. And then I thought to myself, like, we just need a break. This is the universe's way of telling me, like, we need a break. And then she also started, like, crying about going to soccer. And she's like, I just don't want to do it. I get too sweaty. And I'm like, say less. So we quit soccer. And I'm like, we have nothing other than we are doing tumbling on Thursday nights, which no big deal.
I was going to say, yeah, keep her into tumbling. Or
yeah.
She'll figure it out.
Yeah.
What about volleyball?
She's too little still. And I love that. My boys are obviously very involved in like football, but that's all on Kyle.
Yes.
All of that is on Kyle. And I don't have to do any of it.
Go take her shopping and be a girl.
Literally what we're going to do.
Yes, that's fun.
Yeah.
Speaking of that, what did you think about my little event
idea? I think that is so fun.
Okay.
Yeah.
You read about it?
Yes.
Okay.
No, I think that's a lot of fun. I think it would be really cool. I think a lot of those like preteen age girls were getting back into school and they want to know how to do their hair and style their hair.
But I was thinking more of the ages
of Mason.
I guess that would be preteen, like 4th, 5th, and 6th.
Oh, yeah.
Because you have 7th and 8th, which, I mean, honestly, I don't want to deal with 7th and 8th grade girls.
I'm scared
to be honest. Yeah, exactly. I would rather take high schoolers, but I don't really want that age. 4th, 5th, and 6th, you're still very impressionable to them. And it's just, I think that would be such a fun age. Right. And so anyways, I think we're going to have an event at the Salon and we're going to call it like Glam Night at Studio M.
Oh, that's fun.
We'll have a certain price to get in. And with that, we'll have different stations. And if you want to learn how to braid, we can teach you how to braid. We can teach you like different products to put in your hair. If you have curly hair, some parents might not have any idea what to put in their child's hair. And so this is a great opportunity to come in. We'll have our staff there. You can ask us any questions. We'll have music, dancing, pizza pop, whatever. I'm going to be bringing in my permanent jewelry. I haven't decided yet on the price for that, but it won't be much. We'll do manis and petties, and we'll have the esthetician girls come and they can ask questions. I think it's going to be fun. I'm excited.
I like that. I've been wanting to do something like that for a long time.
Yes.
So
I think we just really need to market to the little girls, right? Mm-hmm. Moms will see and be like, oh, so-and-so would like it. Put it down.
We need to
get it. We need to get it. We need to go talk to the classrooms at the school.
I've done that before. The classroom.
Yeah, no. Excuse me. Can we interrupt your English class today?
Hey, I bet they were like
health, maybe. Anyway, so we're working on that. I think that will be so fun.
It will. I have a 5th grader, but he's a boy. But I'm just thinking of girls his age, and I think they would love that.
I think also what would be neat about it is I'm hoping to bring little girls from all different county schools and stuff. And then that way they can get to know each other, because I think at that age, it's so important to realize that just because you're not from the same school or the same town, they can still be your friends. You don't have to not. We grew up like we cannot like.
Oh, so did I.
Yeah,
and it's like friends from lots of different and
I really saw it big in LB. Everyone hates Liberty Benton. You either love it or you don't. Right. And I always just tried to figure it out, because me coming from Cary, I'm like, what's the difference?
Right.
What is the difference between the LB community and the Cary community? Let me tell you, Cary guys, there is nothing different. It's just where the community.
I think a lot of people have a strong sense of a lot of the little like county schools like that, or even community like Cary and Liberty Benton. I mean, I'm from a much smaller area, obviously, but there is...
Shout it out.
Yes, so we're from the Corey-Rawson area, and there is a huge sense of, like, pride, I think, that people hold on to, because I went to school there, kindergarten through 12th grade, and so I'm so proud that my kids go there, but some people... that they don't. Some people went to Corey-Rawson with me, and they're like, my kids are not going there.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm like, I get really frustrated with that. I'm like, come on, like, what was so bad?
You get very defensive.
Yes.
But that just tells you your heart's still there, right?
Yeah. And
that's what makes small towns so wonderful.
We try to be really involved, like Kyle and I do with the kids. And it's easy to do because it's so small. And they're like begging people to help with anything, organizations, coaching, just anything at the school. And yeah, I think that is probably, people are just proud of their own hometown.
Do you know what's sad? There's a lot of people that don't get to experience that feeling.
Oh yeah.
I can't imagine. We can go to the big city and spend the weekend there and get the feel of it and be like, get that the heck out of here.
Yeah.
When you are raised in the city, I don't even know how that life would look.
I have
taken trains and all the, I don't know. But you just don't get that sense of
like, do you have Friday night football?
I don't know. I know
I don't
it's big pretty much everywhere, Friday Night Lights, but I just know some communities.
Yeah, we still go to the football game.
Newville doesn't.
Really?
But they're really big in basketball.
I don't care. There's nothing that beats football.
I know.
Like we have our group of friends and everybody goes, and I love Corey-Rawson so much, but they lose. But we're still there, like, we love it.
See, I think it's easier being a fan of, like, the Browns. It's just easy, because it's going to be fun. We're going to get together.
Here for fun, yeah.
They give us excitement, but we know at the end they're going to lose. That's probably how Corey-Rawson is.
But it hasn't always
been. But when they're good, like, the way Carrie's good, it's almost like... the letdown is so big. It hurts so much more. If you're just not good, nobody expects you to win.
I was looking at that.
You just worry about having fun.
Right. Unless you're my husband. He's like pacing the sidelines at the varsity football. He doesn't even have a kid in the game. And his veins are like popping out. And people are like, do you see your husband over there? I'm like, I'll let him go. We'll get him a Xanax later.
You go to Cary High School football game on a Friday night, and the whole town is there.
That's how it is where Kyle came from.
And so, my little nephew Jackson, he loves to cheer, and he loves the cheerleaders. And Haley and Dylan are both from Cary. They're going to be Caryites through. And Jackson, like his blood, what they say, bleeds blue, not blue. Michigan blue, but Cary Blue Devils. And his Aunt Summer, we were all out there last weekend, and she is, I don't remember what they call them, but there's 3 girls that bring their trumpets. They went to high school with me. They bring their trumpets, and Pamela Flaherty, Summer Steph, and Barbie Baker. I think that's who it is. Anyway, there's that time when the band leaves to either go get ready for halftime, or a lot of bands take off the third quarter. And so without a band, it just is so boring. Wait, do you guys have a band?
Uh-huh.
Okay. And so these girls bring their trumpets and play the fight song, like when Cary, and so they call them something. Last weekend, Summer was out to Haley's, and we were talking, and she told everybody bye, and Jackson was I think he had his pom-poms out maybe. I'm not sure. And all of a sudden, it was like taps, like in the background. Summer started playing our fight song. Dun, 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 dun. And Jackson goes, he got all excited and she kept going through the whole song. And it was such a touching moment. I was like, has he not ever heard that before? And they're like, no, he hears it all the time. But it was like the music. And then I was with Jackie and whatever. Everybody stood up and started clapping for our fight song. And I'm like, this is what I've missed. Because at Liberty Benton, as good as we are, or they are, whatever, like the first time I was at a football game, we scored and the fight song was on, and I'm standing up and I'm looking and I'm like, I have to kind of go, why is nobody standing up? Is that just weird?
That's weird to me.
Yes. But anyways, it's how you're raised. And
I get sad that my kids won't be raised in that type of winning environment because it does change a lot. However, I'm not by any means saying that my kids are the best of the best at all. But they get playing time at Corey Ross. And in fact, they have to. They don't even get a break at their football games.
And I think that's good, right? And they're going to remember that as long as they don't get hurt. But the thing is, the people that spend all of their lives on just football, just for those 4 years, and then they don't make it big. Your kids are going to have just as many memories. I caught that ball and I ran it.
Right. They still think they're going to play in the NFL. Both my boys do. Wow. They're 100% convinced.
You never know.
Yeah.
They can make it happen.
Yeah.
Tell them to come talk to me.
Yes. Actually, Colton wrestled for Liberty Benton last year because Corey Rosson didn't have a program.
And he's good, isn't he?
He was really good. And being in that, it was fun. Going in like their field house is beautiful, and that's where they practice.
Did you see the new scoreboard?
No. Out at the football field?
Yeah.
Or no, we never went out there. But we were in that big field house. And
yeah, it's nice.
It's fake. When our kids started, Kyle was like angry with me for not open enrolling them. And I was like, I am not doing that. We are going to be part of the solution for Corey Ross, and we're not going to be part of the problem. And I still stand by that. But also, I was like, the bus comes directly to my driveway and picks them up and then brings them. Like, I'm not getting my butt out of bed to drive them to fit.
No, absolutely not. So I don't know how we got. How in the world did we get to this?
I have no idea.
God.
I have one thing to say related to school.
Oh, the event. So we'll get back with you on more.
This can be cut if it's inappropriate, but I have to say, we started our competitive youth summer competitive cheer program at Corey Rosson this year. Me and two other
started it.
It's never been a thing. We did it. Me and two other gals. Okay, it was so fun. Myself, Taylor Diller, who's the varsity cheer coach, or the high school cheer coach at Corey Rosson, and then Tori Golden. She is, I believe, taking over for Taylor. Taylor's been coaching for 10 years or something at Corey Rosson, which she's got 4 kids. She needs to be done with it. But anyway, so we started this youth competitive program. So we did 5 summer competitions this year. We had to cheer up a division because we did not have enough girls to have a tiny and a mini team. So we combined them all and they were minis. So minis is normally, I think, 2nd and 3rd grade. So we had 4 first graders and then 3 like 2nd and 3rd graders. Got it. Okay. They didn't do great. They did great in my opinion, of course. And they were the cutest. We had the cutest outfits or uniforms. But anyway, so we didn't. Right. That's what I thought too. We didn't do great. However, we did go to one competition, Allen County. And for whatever reason, we got put in a division that we were cheering against like 4th, 5th, 6th grade. And there were only 2 other teams. We placed 2nd. And we were so excited.
Yeah.
One of the other teams, their coaches wanted to get us disqualified because we didn't do the fight song. We're like, we're not high school.
Are you a fight song team?
No.
Or you're not a...
No.
What's that called? I forget.
Sideline. We are not. No. So they took it to the...
Game day.
That's it. We took it to that. The coaches complained to the people that ran the competition. And they were like, that's not in the rules for youth teams. That's not a requirement. They don't need to. If you have any issues with it, you take that up with the fair board because this was at a fair. Gosh. And so whatever, left it at that. one of the coaches for the team that was got third place is friends with me and all of my family members on Facebook. And my husband and my dad could both see her post later that night, but my mom and I couldn't because she blocked us from it. She forgot to block our husbands. How silly. And she posts that their team got second place as they're holding up their third place ribbons. And they say third place.
See, why? Here's a bad age. Is it just
Then a few hours later, we go back and she's blurred out third place. So I just have to let everyone know, if anyone were to see that, Queer Austin actually at Allen County got second place.
I hope.
Is that not crazy?
What school was it?
Bluffton.
And that's real close.
We beat them all year at every competition.
You know the
They're the only team we beat. Yeah.
You know the Bluffton advisor.
Yeah, I know her. I can see all of her Facebook posts now, but I couldn't then. She blocked that one. That one specific post.
I know, but what if she listens?
Okay, I like you a lot, but you lie. It's nothing there's nothing to hide there. She's just lied on Facebook.
Yeah.
I just get a full public platform to call her out on.
That's right.
Just the advantages of being me.
That's right.
So I noticed the big giant elephant.
What one?
Oh, no one in Hancock County would miss it.
Caleb goes, okay, mom. He goes, that you can tell is like a mural, or like whatever. He goes, that literally looks like there's a real freaking elephant in a room. So Jackson, Haley's nephew, Haley's son, your nephew, he loves to come to his house because he gets to see the big tiger. When he first noticed it, he says, I want an elephant. I said, you do? And he was like, yeah. And I go, okay. And so I got on Amazon and I found one and it was like $58. And I was like, gosh, should I do it? Should I not? And I thought, no, I'm not going to do it. Then he came the next time and he goes, where's the elephant? And I was like, I'm doing it, right?
Yes.
Yes. So I get the elephant and I put it up. And while I'm putting it up, I'm just always thinking, and I'm like, how can I tie this in to the podcast? And I thought, because what is it? It's an elephant in the room, right? And what does that mean? An elephant in the room, it's something that makes you feel uncomfortable or somebody else feel uncomfortable. It's the big, hairy, ugly thing, right? So I feel like the last year and a half of my life has been a big fat elephant, right? At times when I walk into the salon when there was that drama going on with the building and everything. I walk in, everyone's quiet because it's don't tell Megan,
right?
Or you lose someone, like someone passes away, and it's you guys talk about it. Because I do it too.
Yeah.
And then you walk in and it's okay, she's here.
Yeah.
Everyone's quiet, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So I've noticed that I've been a lot of places and there's big elephants in them. So when Michael canceled on me or backed out or whatever, I thought, I'm going to tell my story. And I did it out there with the elephant in the room. And I told my story.
Yeah.
And I also got a great idea to welcome others to tell their story.
I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it'll just be called The Elephant in the Room.
Yeah.
And because mine is about grief and mine's about death and trying to manage 20 employees when your dream for all of them just was shattered, especially from somebody that you trusted. It's hard.
Right.
And then to lose. I had so many different elephants, so it can be anything because it's so therapeutic. It was so therapeutic. I was upset with my husband that he didn't show up for me, but it was okay because I didn't have anyone interrupting me. I'm actually the interrupter, but it was great. And I thought there's gotta be some other people out there that want to tell their story. I've already thought of 5 people that I know that would have amazing stories that I'm going to reach out to.
Yeah.
Because that's kind of how I am. I'm not pushy, if I reach out to you, it's because I think your story would resonate a lot with people. However, there's not very many people that are like us that can just get up here and talk. So I invite you to come and talk, and we can send you the video that you always have. We don't have to post it.
Right. Sometimes that's even enough. I mean,
honestly.
I have gone through some weird stuff in life, like just things that you don't ever think like you want to even say out loud, because it's just mental health is just so like off the wall, and it's embarrassing. And then I've gotten, okay, I just have to talk to someone about this. And then you get it off your chest and they're like, oh my gosh, I felt the same way. And you're like, what? There's more people.
Yes, exactly.
Like, I thought I was the only one who ever had these thoughts or feelings or anything. And it's an elephant off your chest. Like the weight of your off your chest is amazing. So I think that's really a great idea.
Yeah, I'm hoping, because I listen to podcasts and I listen to other people's stories and where they got to where they are and why. And I am very touched and I'm moved by it. And I always think, gosh, maybe my story can help someone. And I don't have the answers. We're not educated. It's opinions.
Yeah.
But I don't feel like I actually got my point across, because it was one of those things I didn't have time to think about things. I didn't even, with Brad's mom's death, and that whole time that I spent at the hospital and sleeping nights, just waiting to take her last breath. And so it's just, there's so many things that I didn't really get to say. So I thought I could explain it to you, and then maybe it'll help others.
I think that's great.
Because you can follow me a little bit better. Okay, so can you believe that we never have just sat here and just talked? We've always had something we were going to talk about.
Yeah, and it doesn't always have to be about work, but somehow it always
It does.
Wraps back up into it.
Exactly. That's because, like, everyone, I literally think about work, podcasts, because that's my life, right? And I need to just run with it, because I know I'm going to have a season where I'm going to be like, okay, I'm going to step back, and that's fine. So when I have good ideas and I just stay out of my way.
Yes.
Oh, shit, there she goes
again. It keeps things interesting.
Yeah. All right. Thanks for listening. Hey, if this podcast has brought you any type of joy, or if it brings you anything, or you think that somebody would love to hear it, please share it, because that really helps us too. Sharing and getting the word out.
As my 6-year-old says, sharing is caring.
That's right.